but it is very hard to choose between me and my loving one. So it's very hard.
Okay. So can you think of an option, or you think it's not possible for you to think?
For me,
So it's basically about there are a couple of topics before we move on to the main topic. So the first two topics, the
sure.
options are either affordable healthcare or optimism. So which topic would you like to talk about?
I think optimism. I can go for optimism.
Optimism. Okay. So if you have to talk about yourself, are you an optimist, or is it?
Uh, optimism, something like that. I like to be always optimistic. So optimism, I like optimism.
Okay. So what if you have to explain optimism? What is optimism according to you?
Something that always motivates me to do something in my uh, like in my set time, and something like motivates me and keep me updated and keep me busy in my work with happiness. So that kind of things I can say that is called optimism for me.
Okay. Okay. So optimism can also mean being positive about
Yeah,
everything. You know, everything's,
absolutely.
yeah. It's like the whenever you're doing something, you just like, okay, I know it's gonna work out. I know it's gonna work out.
Mm, true.
Okay. So so what do you think? Do you think being like optimism? How does it help you? Do you think it helps you in any way?
Uh, yes, definitely, because life in everyone's life, like life is ups and downs, full of ups and downs. So I think that optimism is that something that make you positive, make you feel positive, and spreads positivity among the like people, and always motivates.
Okay. Okay. So it motivates.
Yes.
So has it ever happened with you that your optimistic attitude helped you or a
Um.
situation?
Yes, in my life, I have a lot of issues earlier. I had now I have to, because I always think that I had to move on. Otherwise, I could not grow up, or for me, the world cannot be changed. So I have to change myself according to the world change, because change is must, and we have to. I think that we have to keep in mind that we have to grow. We have to grow. Otherwise, like I mean, we can't express the myself, or we can't keep ourselves in a better position if we cannot change our life according to the change, nature's change.
Okay. 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 Okay, then I think we can talk about the other topic as well, which is about it's a situation where you have to imagine that you are there and there is someone who's very important to you in your life, and then there's only one option: either you
Mm.
can be alive or
Oh
that
yeah,
person.
exactly. That is an interesting topic, but it is very hard to choose between me and my loving one. So it's very hard.
Okay. So can you think of an option, or you think it's not possible for you to think?
For me, that see, if I let her or my brother him to keep to like save his or her life, then without me, how he or she can live in a proper way. So that I can't think that situation.
Okay. Okay. Since you can't think, we can talk about the other topic which was there, which was about affordable healthcare. So if you just
Yes.
have to talk about healthcare system in our country, what is your opinion about it overall?
In my country, yeah, healthcare system is uh, good enough. I think so because we have we have like medical insurance, or sometimes we have medical to uh, to ease the monetary system, because some people can't afford uh, the bills or the high bills of health, and uh, some people still are suffering from various types of health issues. So it really helps the healthcare, like insurance policy really helps them to go with that.
Okay. So which insurance? The LIC life insurance?
Uh, yeah, like LIC kind of, and also health insurance, different health insurance.
So do you have any health insurance or have you?
Big, no, till not now, because I first I want to get a decent job. Then after that, I want to adore the myself, like my- what to what money I have to fix as fixed FD, and also like mediclaim, what money I have to pay for mediclaim.
So do you know about any health insurance, anything like that, for common or
For common people, like my uncle is working in railway, so railway provide provides a good health insurance policy, and also yeah, they provide like medicines as well as uh, medicines for the disease, and also they have indoor outdoor facilities.
okay, that's there in the village,
Yeah, in my town.
in your town. Okay. So if you have to think about some improvements that are needed, because I think if a person has to go for a big operation, or like there's any big problem, there is no they most of them
Yes,
can't afford it.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, we because there are critical problems can happen in the human beings, and we have to uh, like we need some technical supports or technologies uh, to like to uh, to secure our life technically, and also it helps the surgery also. It helps different kind of severe surgery.
What helps? The technology.
Yeah, technology.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so okay, so if I have to so surgery, you think that how can that happen? What do you think?
Like severe surgery, like you can say heart made different types of blockage in vein, and different types of blockage like in lungs or in heart. So it can be uh, recovered if uh, we can improve our technologies in the health department, especially. So it can be helpful for the normal people, and also because we have to hire some machines from abroad, then the charge or bill is automatically getting high. So if we produce this kind of systems in my country, in this country, so it will be really helpful, and also it will be really comparatively uh, affordable.
Okay. So do you think it should be free for everyone, like healthcare should be free, or what do you think?
Uh, I think that it will really depend on the uh, salary structure, on financial, in a financial way. Like some people can't afford a prestigious or high operation, so that can be discount, or that can be if possible that can be free for them. to
Okay.
save their lives.
Okay. So it should be free for them.
Yeah, the actual needy one.
Actual needy one. Okay. 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 And what about how has your experience been? Have you ever had to go to a clinic or hospital for anything?
Uh, in my area, in my town, the systems is good enough, I can say, and the doctors are like very active in even in the night shift. So I don't find any problem in my area, but we we see on the news like there are a lot of malfunctions of or malmanagement systems in the hospital. So due to that kind of situations, many people are suffering. So we heard from the news or from TV. So I think it could be government uh, should take some necessary steps to develop the this kind of hospital facilities.
Okay. Okay. Okay, great. I think we're almost done with our discussion. I'll share my feedback with
Okay.
you.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the feed, I think you know how to make simple sentences. What you need to work on is the fluency part, wherein you kind of take pauses while you're speaking,
Mm.
and a bit of I think sentence like the grammar or the sentence formation part. Okay, for
Okay.
example, you said there are technical issues can be there, right? So you have
Oh,
to,
okay. Okay. Yeah.
yeah. Or you
We have to
said like
form
you said
correct.
or you said that like yeah, healthcare can be free for poor people. So here rather than can, you will say should, it should be free for poor
Okay.
people.
Should be.
Can and should. So some sentence formation and some usage of these words like can, should, and some pronunciation. So for surgery you say surgery, right? So for you said do, surgery,
Okay.
like
Surgery.
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Surgery.
so it's surgery. Okay.
Surgery.
Yeah, so you're from Kolkata, you said, right?
Yeah, I am from Kolkata.
So that
West
happens
Bengal.
that some of the they pronounce r as d, like some of the people,
Oh.
like
Mm.
that's because of our mother tongue influence that comes in
Mm.
while we are speaking. So that's the same, every person from different area have some kind of influence while they're speaking. Okay. So yes, this is so what yes, so this is what I could notice. So I think this would improve with more practice, because the fluency part and the grammar I already corrected, right? So yeah, so do you read or watch anything, any English content or anything?
I love to watch videos, especially, uh, but sometimes I read. Mainly,
Okay,
I
so
watch
to work on
television.
the sentence formation part, reading is a very good option. A
Okay.
lot of people, because that's the natural way of learning a language. You can learn grammar, you can get into all of that, but if you want to learn
Mm.
a language naturally, then reading is a very good option. Okay, a way.
Okay.
So just try to incorporate, make it a part of your life, because that
Mm.
is something that is like, if you try to find something that is interesting, that you enjoy reading, so that it's more like a fun activity than a chore or a learning thing, right?
Mm.
So then, yeah, I think that is something I can suggest you. Yes, so I'm done with my feedback. Do you have any questions?
Oh, no, ma'am. And it is really great that you have corrected the like modals between where to use can, where to use should. It is good, and thank you very much.
Okay, great. Nice talking to you. Bye.
Yeah, definitely.